This photograph just went viral on Facebook, with the user saying that someone in Romania captured a large object hiding in the clouds. The user said that the image was sent to them, and the poster noticed something strange sitting in the sky, and while grabbing their phone it then started pulsating, and gave off a bright blue and white colour. A grey object that appears to be in the shape of a disc can be seen sitting in the cloud line. Users who saw the image said that although it looks like a disc, due to the light that's being emitted from it, the object also looks like a jellyfish, and interestingly these types of objects have been documented before. This strange light phenomena has simply become known as the jellyfish, and those who've seen them have described them as atmospheric objects that look similar to jellyfish. People who've seen them have said it's unlike anything they've seen before, and that they have the ability to just sit in the clouds without moving, further noting that they don't make a sound, and appear to have the ability to just vanish within the blink of an eye. This unexplained phenomena has been cited by hundreds of people across the world, and have been seen above military bases, cities and meteorological buildings. These strange lights or objects have confused many people, and debates still continue as to what these objects are. According to NASA, these objects or creatures, as some have described them, may be the result of space debris reflecting off the northern lights. Not everyone is entirely convinced though, with one person saying that a photograph like this is quite easy to fake, saying that the most likely answer here is that the object is actually a light fixing, and that when viewing it from a phone it takes on the appearance of an object sitting in the clouds. Although this image may be fake, it hasn't stopped others from coming forward with their sightings, and again describing the object that they saw as looking like a jellyfish. As mentioned, NASA have said that these objects aren't anything special, and are just a type of atmospheric debris that is highlighted by the northern lights. Interestingly, some have made the connection between these objects and the weather, and after some investigating, online users were surprised to learn that we have the ability to control the weather, and questioned whether the two are linked. A patent that was created back in April of 1951 details that US officials were looking at using devices in order to change weather conditions. This isn't a secret either. Scientists and officials have been open about this and its side effects, but have said that it has many positives. In fact, an article detailed how researchers in Beijing used cloud seeding to create artificial rain, and said they did this in order to bring about blue skies. The 1951 patent reads as follows: "This invention relates to a process for affecting changes in weather conditions, and more to a process for dissipating clouds and fog, by clearing the atmosphere of moisture particles that are large enough to be visible, and yet not large enough to fall out of suspension in the gases of the atmosphere. The overall objective of the present invention is directed to the control of weather conditions generally. Another objective of this invention is to control weather which causes hail damage, lightning and interferences with wave transmissions, by the reduction of visible water vapor through the dissipation of clouds. Another objective of this invention is the control of weather by dissipating typhoons, hurricanes and other storm centers by the dissipation of the clouds forming the weather phenomena. Another objective of the present invention is the control of weather causing snow and sleet in heavily populated areas, where large quantities are particularly undesirable because of its effect on traffic conditions. Another objective of the present invention is the process of dissipating weather frontal systems, which causes floods due to continuous rains. Another objective of the present invention is to provide rain in designated areas by the use of weather control processes. Another way to use this invention is to provide desirable weather conditions for sports events, and all other outdoor recreational activities which require good weather. In order that there's a complete understanding of the present invention, it will be necessary to explain the causes of certain weather phenomena. in the effect of the practice of the processes in the instant invention of weather phenomena. Meteorologically speaking, a cloud is the formation of a body of moisture particles that have been lifted until they've reached the dew point of the body of air in which they are found. The particle size of the water vapor develops upon condensation to the point where they become visible to the eye, and yet their particle size is not sufficiently great so as to affect their stability in the atmosphere by causing them to feel the effects of gravity pulling them out of suspension. This latter effect would cause them to fall in nature of precipitation out of the atmosphere and onto the earth below. A parcel of air at the surface containing a given moisture content and at a given relative humidity less than 100% will cause the parcel of air to rise until it reaches the saturation point. At this point, the moisture particles become visible to the eye and form what is commonly known as a cloud. The continuous surface heating causes this cloud to continue to develop in substantial proportions, depending first on the additional amount of surface heating that is given to the air mass, and depending on the moisture content and the stability of the upper air layers. Pressure decreases with increased elevation according to a fixed rate. This is a variable factor, but the decrease is continuous." End quote. So what do you make of these interesting photos? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.